and welcome to the Guy Who Sews podcast, episode 1. My name is Sean and I live in coastal Virginia with my wife, 3 dogs, and a turtle. This podcast is going to be mostly about sewing and quilting, but we'll throw some other stuff in from time to time. As I'm just starting out, I'm still trying to figure out how often I'm going to post, but I'm thinking maybe 1 to 2 times a month for now. I do appreciate you coming to join me, and I hope to see you again in the future episodes. I would also love to hear your comments and suggestions. Now on to WIPs. I have way too many works in progress, as most crafters do, but the one I would like to show you today is a t-shirt quilt that I've been working on for a neighbour of mine. I have completed the front of the quilt, and all it needs to happen now is for me to pin it, quilt it, and bind it. And here is a quick view of the front of the quilt, and we'll show more photos and videos as we move along, but this is part of the front of it, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the completed project. Now it is time to see some finished objects. I mean, how often does that happen in my world? Not very often, but I have got some finished projects. I've been working on some project bags, which are used by knitters and crocheters for their projects, and I've been working on some smaller ones which are great for socks or other small projects. My wife Amanda asked me recently to get her some Christmas themed prints which she found at Joann's, so this is one of them that some of the fabrics she found for the outside, which I love because it has all like knitting themed baking, and that's something that she really likes to do. So this is the outside, and then the inside is more gingerbread, and they just fold up really small and keeps your project nice and safe and stylish as you're out knitting out and about. So that's that one. And then we have another Christmas themed one which has more gingerbread, candy canes and snowmen and so forth, and on the inside it is white and red stripes which looks very much like candy canes. And so that's that one. And then I found some other fabrics which I thought would be fun for some bags. So there's this one here with knitting terms on it, and a nice blue on the inside. They're all fully lined, so they're great. I will hope to put some of these on Etsy in the near future, but I want to get more made up first, so there's enough for everyone. And then here's another one with knitting themed terms that actually looks like it's made out of yarn, and so that one's always a fun pattern. Now this one here is one of my favorites. Unfortunately this fabric is no longer in stock, so once I run out of what I have, that'll be it. And I did a yellow inside to kind of match what was on the outside, and that one I've already shown you. And then the last one I want to show is knitting cats. Now, these cats seem to have it all under control, unlike my dogs, who also like yarn, who like to grab a skein of yarn and turn it into this mess. We'll talk about that in another episode. But anyway, that's my finished objects. Now for acquisitions. I try very hard not to buy too much fabric when I go to the store, or try to avoid the store altogether, because, yeah, maybe I'm an addict, but we won't talk about that. I have plenty of fabric here, so I'm trying to use what I already have rather than running and getting more. But on a recent trip to the store, I did pick up a few new fabrics which I really think are fun. They're all Virginia themed. So this is the first one, and it has a lot of the names of different cities and areas in our state, and so I thought that was fun. And then another one which has the shape of our state and our state birds and other things that are related to Virginia. And then third, last and not least, another one with Virginia, just with the shape of the state and name of Virginia inside. And so that's pretty much it for my acquisitions. So I also like to just put a little bit what we do as a family here from time to time. And recently we have been traveling quite a bit. Last weekend we went up to DC for the day and saw some of the monuments, and then this week we went down to South Carolina for my wife's sister's family. We all enjoyed Thanksgiving together. So here's just a short video of what we did over the last week or so. Well, that's it for this episode. Again, thank you for joining us. I'm really excited to start this journey and post more episodes, and I would love to hear from you. So please leave us a comment, let us know what you liked, if you have any suggestions, and we will see you again soon.